Can we have a collective hello and good evening, everybody?
Hello and good
Non
evening,
boys.
everyone.
Yes, I thought
Hi.
we all excited. We've all been
Yes.
chatting before we came on air, and here we are. So, Flicky on the top, welcome back.
Middag, hoe gaan dit met julle?
Baie goed, dankie. Baie goed. We've got our newest and first-time winner, Brian Owen, on the show today. Brian, hello.
Hello, everyone.
And then we got our head boy, Martin Tata. Thank you for joining us. You've been featuring a lot,
Thank you.
and he's going to help us go through
Yeah,
everything.
I said I've had worse nicknames, so I'll take that one.
I actually like the nickname. I think it suits you.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I'm fine. Ian just needs to be deputy head boy. That's fine.
Okay. I agree 100%. How many deputy head boys can we have?
3 op die meeste.
We're not the only ones here. It's Wednesday. That means that we all get together and we talk about golf. We talk about 2 events that's happened in the past, Ruimsig, and then Royal East on Sunday. So Thursday and Sunday 2's done. We're moving on to June soon. So I'm going to show you a calendar. But first, let's say hello to everybody that is watching. I'm going to scroll down. The first guy that popped up was Gerard de Bruto. Hello, Gerard. I still haven't forgotten how you hammered me on Sunday in the golf. Nico Kruger, interesting
Yeah.
week he had. Eddie Ivans is watching. Good evening, guys. Enjoy the show. Who else? Jakob says, Nod. Shandon, good evening, showtime. It is indeed. Kieran, good evening, gents. Brendan, good evening, gents. Andre Vessels, hello, hello. Hansi, as always, Peter Zach. Thanks for watching, everyone. What else is happening on the show? Well, we have to go through the match plays, and we're almost there. So we'll update everybody. We go through the singles also, as well as the teams. And then we are going to do the draw to see who's going to face myself and Tony McCullum in the Srixon Challenge. Fingers crossed. I did say that everybody's name went into the hat who played over May. And then even if you played once or twice or 3 times. And then the guys have been watching. Now, it's the guys who comment, because when I go back, I can't see who's watched. And here we can't really see who is watching unless you're commenting. So it will be all those guys going to a hat. So, boys, what I want to talk about first is coming up in June. I'd mentioned we had 5 events in June. Who knows how that came about? But there is the Open, the Duckhook Open, which is the 5th one, if you're wondering. So let's go through it, everybody. Sunday, League One at Centurion, 2nd of June. The field is starting to fill up. It's always a lovely golf course to play. If you're playing, whether you play Sunday 2 or Sunday 1, it's very central. So come along and have a game. The team clash. We released the teams yesterday, and we've got a whole host of extra, right? A whole host of extra players since
Yeah.
Thursday League Blue Valley on the 13th of June and Sunday too at Killarney Country Club. So we hope to see as many of you as possible.
Yeah, Mazza, just a quick thing from my side. Guys, remember, Centurion is quite long course. They normally require you to take a card and also Blue Valley. So remember that your fees excludes the cards, and remember to book with the clubs. Don't
Centurion's
be
not that long. Come on.
Yeah,
I mean,
Centurion normally request. I mean, when we played via Play More Golf, for instance, they made it a compulsory situation. So
No, not
to
for us.
faster, yeah.
Not for us. That's going to be good. And we started at 11 o'clock both times, so we've got more time on our hands, which is very kind of the clubs. Okay, let us go. I want to talk about the PGA Champs that happened this last week. Xander Schauffele taking the win. It was very exciting. His first major. I enjoyed Bryson Chambeau chasing him the whole time and some of those chip-ins that he made. What was your guys' views?
No, Mazel, from my side,
yeah.
obviously, I'm a Scotty fan. Sorry, Martin. You can go first, Martin.
No, shame. I wanted to say for Xander, I think he's always been the bridesmaid who's never had a major or a win. I think it was his first PGA win as well. Was it not?
Yes.
I don't think he's won before.
He hasn't won a major
Yeah,
before.
but I think as a PGA Tour, like a normal event, he hasn't won. He's come second a bunch of times, but I think he has first time he's won. I speak under correction. Don't claim me as a falsie.
Yeah.
But I think it's a stat I heard somewhere. Be careful of stating stuff. Yeah.
We know Brian knows everything. What did you think of it?
I think he's won one before. I'm not sure. Could also be a falsie, but I know it's his first major. Yeah.
Yeah, first major.
Okay, well, he's a Olympic gold medalist. But
Yes.
besides that,
That's for sure.
Yeah.
That is for sure. We played our golf champs, right? And we want to give a shout out to Hansi Amman. This was the winning score, and I think there was like 46 or 47 players. Mine is 54. Dean Burmester, good choice. He finished right up there, probably in the top 10 somewhere. Scotty Scheffler was up there, didn't quite make it. Then Bryson and Brooks Koepka. So well done, Hansi, topping the charts there. I don't know. I didn't do very well. I don't know how you guys did.
I had 2 fallouts, so not great for myself.
Yeah, I had one fallout, so I came 26th, I think. Minus
Yeah.
26, yeah. So.
And you, Martin?
I missed this one a little bit, so no.
Okay.
I've got small children. I don't have access to my own television, so I don't watch live golf.
Okay. We are
Yeah.
talking about golf champs, though. You know the
Yeah.
online thing.
I know.
Okay.
But
I went with Wyndham
don't watch
Clark.
it.
He didn't know what golf was on the weekend, so that didn't help me. I wanted to quickly throw to. We looked at the top 100 courses the last time we were on air, and I wanted to look at service. Now, this I want your input, everybody, because this is the list of the top 100, the top 20, but this doesn't necessarily cover the courses we play in majority. So I want to hear from you what courses you think gives real good service, from getting there, from being friendly, from looking the marshals on the course, from the halfway, getting people through, friendliness, all that stuff. Okay, so they say St. Francis Links is number one. I've heard a lot of good things about them. Leopard Creek, for that amount of money, I would hope so. We know Country Club Johannesburg is always very well run, friendly. Things go. Blair Athol, the club, Steyn City, the Links Van Court, Bryanston, Royal Joburg. Let's come out. Royal Joburg is a good example, There was always a presence of their marshals and their people in charge, sending us the right way, making sure we try and keep on time. Afterwards, making areas for us. So I would not disagree with Royal Joburg. Zimbali, San Lamere, Pearl Valley, Serengeti, the same. Always good service with the guys that stand there at the front to give you your carts, wet your towels, wipe your clubs when you come back, etc. Fan Court, Glendower. From my personal point of view, yes, because I deal with them probably in a different capacity from an administration point of view. Glendower is always will go the extra mile. Stellenbosch Pretoria Country Club, you know. I don't know. Maybe if you remember, Olivewood, Arabella, Goldfields, if you agree, and East London. Is there any other courses that you would like to throw into the hat there quick?
So before we go into throwing in, I'm a bit surprised on Goldfields though. I mean, I mean, the service is not bad, but I mean, I would add a couple more than rather having Goldfields in there. Happy with Serengeti, but I do think that's a top 10 course, for instance. I mean, every time that you get there, I mean, the service is phenomenal. Obviously, when you're on a course, tea times, etc., it's great. So from
Yeah.
my point of view, Serengeti maybe a little bit higher, but yeah, Goldfields I'm not too phased about.
Somebody says Goldfields should be higher. Who says that? I was
That's
just
Nick.
reading. And
Nick.
yes, he does. And Gerard de Boot says Royal Oak in Brakpan. That's also good to know. I can tell you a couple of golf courses that I think are poor at admin, where they just think, well, it's your group. Good luck. No. So there's no marshals. There's like no urgency to get anybody through. I think we played one of them not too long ago, like the beginning of June, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think clubs like that need to up their game, if I'm
Correct,
not wrong.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Especially, the morning field they push. Well, actually, they don't push, and then you obviously start late, and then they just don't care about you. And then
Yeah.
when you get to finish, I mean, the clubs are closed. The pro shops, and I mean, it's a bit poor
You
from
want to
those
throw
guys.
any clubs into the hat there, gents?
Martin?
No, I
Lonnie?
haven't. I must say most of the list I haven't played, but I must say the ones that stand out is like I think those courses that are kind of like Copperleaf and those guys
Yeah.
that you have to have a card.
Yeah.
When you turn around, the guys clean your clubs, they wet your
Correct.
towel,
Yeah.
they do that little extra little bit. So
The
the
small
halfway
things.
is a bit of is a different thing altogether, but that's an extra touch I like.
Yeah. Granwell Williams has obviously played all the posh course because his list is Pazula, Pinnacle Point, Samala Obai. That's a nice tour you've got going there, Grandel. Hans Yaman, I've never had a bad experience regarding service at Goldfields. Royal Joburg have to downgrade lots of drinking carts this weekend. Haven't have. Oh, Grant. You're right. You don't get a drinks cart. I never saw one at all. Okay, so if you want to say any more about that, do so please. Let's move on to Ruimsig. Thursday League, the 5th edition. What a good field we had. We had 48 players, which is absolutely fantastic. And we had a lot of Sunday visitors. And at the end of the day, Jason Ivans just loves Ruimsig. And he's taken the victory once again on minus 440 points. Carl van der Meulen second, minus 3. Wouter Bossenkel, minus 2. And then 2 finishing in under. Jamie Sherry, Michael Bossoff. And then in Holzhausen, grabbing some more ranking points. What do we expect? That's what he does lately. Let's have a look at Jason's scorecard quickly. How's that for front 9? Level par, 22 points.
Yeah, Mazza playing with I think he played with a 9 handicap. So yeah, 1 birdie there at the end. I think he started at the first. So yeah, making 22 points, that's cracking for him. And
Sure.
yeah, that small little blackout in the end, would have been a great handicap management tool. But yeah, ending up with a 5 for 3 with 18 points. Yeah, well deserved for Mr. Jason.
It's very good. How did you go on the day, Martin?
I think I started okay. I mean, I think when we teed off, it was directly into the sun. So one of those, they had to keep your head down. I think I had a steady little 3-putt, and then I made a monster birdie from, I think, that dog leg. And then I couldn't read the green speed at all. So I started with a 2-meter putt, and then the next one was about a 5-meter putt. But yeah, putting was interesting. Ball striking, the rest was okay. Every single par 5, I think, like 170 into the green. I hit all of them into the water, which obviously helps. But
Okay.
yeah, no, I was bombing the drive. I just couldn't, hit it straight. But
Spraying it a bit.
the course looked good. Fairway bunkers were, typical Ruimsig fashion. Got to take the big rocks out before you hit. I was lucky in the green side bunkers, which had quite a bit of sand. But besides that, the greens were nice, but like super
Really nice.
fast.
Fast. The downhill putts were crazy fast. Crazy
Mazza,
fast.
how was your experience?
Oh, man. Ruimsig's not very friendly to me. I never really play well there. Then we decided to continue our little match play side hustle thing. I was 2-0 up, and I'm not 2-0 up anymore. No, 2-1. So we both played crap, but I played crapper.
More crap. Yes, correct.
More crap.
And we also had Jaco and Nico in our four. So
Yes.
great to see Canadian Jakes happy. And no shitster, Nico. Yeah.
Yes.
happy.
Sorry, we played brilliant compared to Nico Kruger. If you
Yeah.
didn't know,
It's yellow.
he made 4 points, 2 of which
Oh,
came in one hole.
no.
Brian, did you know that? He made 4 points.
No.
Did you know you can make 4 points in 18 holes?
Yeah, I've played with, I don't want to mention
Stick 'em
it,
away.
but he,
Yeah.
what a character. Glenn Williams, what a character. He kept us going on Sunday, and we had a dig at him, but he took it like a man, and what a character that guy is.
Glenn Williams.
Sorry, Maz, I want to mention Brian probably had the best chip. So Glenn hit his shot, and he hit a little chunk and run 3-wood, and Brian just chirps out the fairway. Nice putt. And we crack ourselves laughing. Not 2 minutes later, Glenn does the same to Sean. But Brian literally had to walk away. He couldn't even hit his shot. He was losing it. But I must say, the chips at the end was fun.
Beautiful. Yeah, there were some high scores that came out of Royal East. Okay, so I had a lot of interviews with the guys at Ruimsig, so I'm going to play it because it's nice to see them and see what their comments were after the round. And then when we come back, we'll rush through all the graphics.
First hole I shot a 6+1, but then I made the par 2 birdies. On outside stroke, so I went back to -4 after 4. -2 after 9, and then the second 9 I couldn't putt. Something changed. What changed was that we won our team match game, and yeah, the concentration went a bit. So yeah, but yeah, even I will take it 5th place ranking points.
I was going to say, what do I always say when I interview? More ranking points.
Yeah, so yeah, it's the last month now. We coming to the business end of the halfway season. So yeah, I'm in it to win it.
It was a good start. I think I was a -4. And I just keep on bogey every hour from there almost. But really, Ruimsig is a beautiful course. We enjoy playing here. This is only my second time. Yeah, so looking forward to the next game, which is Blue Valley next month, closest to my home. So if I don't win it, I'll buy Maz a beer. So I have it on record.
On record.
If he pitches.
I will be there. Then tell me, what was the best part of your game?
I drove quite well today and putted well. It's just the irons weren't there the whole time, so but I can work from that, so it's okay.
Jamie, -1 here, top 5 finish. Talk us through it.
Yeah, I played well today. Solid off the tee, hit a lot of fairways, and had a couple of lucky putts. Had an eagle as well, one of the par 5s, chipped in. So yeah, it's been a good day.
So, what did you think of the course then?
Sure. Those greens were fast, eh? There was a few putts where I was putting for a par with a 3 foot and ended up with a 8 foot putt on the way back and missing them. So yeah, they were good. I enjoyed it. The course was lovely, but they were fast.
Good momentum to Blue Valley next month.
Yeah, the pressure. I'm already nervous. Defending champion. It's a good course, but now I'm thinking about it.
Can you do a 3-peat?
I'd love to, but I think the pressure might get to me.
It's my own ground, so I was expecting it not to go too bad. But yeah, I wish it was better, but I'm not dissatisfied.
What was the best part of your game? How did you manage this golf course?
I enjoyed the first par 5 on the first 9 a lot. Almost made it in 2, so it was that good. Yeah, it was just a great day and a great game.
Cardle, second place here at Ruimsig for the Thursday League. How did it go?
Yeah, man, it was a lucky day out. It's been a long time since I've really felt my game coming together. We started off on the 10th tee, and I had a very good first few holes. Then on the second portion of the first 9, my game fell a bit apart, but yeah, I turned on +2, and then I had a great second 9. A lot of 3-pointers. Yeah, and I ended up shooting 41 on that 9, so it was really good for me. Yeah, ended up -3, just getting nudged by what's his name?
Jason.
By Jason, yeah.
Jason, back at Ruimsig, back-to-back winner. What's happened? How are you feeling, man?
Oh, no, really great. Front 9, I was playing very nice. Yeah. Fairways, greens. It was like I used to play like 2-3 years ago. Shot level front 9, nothing exciting, just a lot of fairways, a lot of greens. Back 9, I started to really it just went all over the place. So I blew out 16, hit 2 out of bounds. Had my driver, I just lost my driver, and then finally on the last, a good drive again. So I made the par, made the 3-pointer. But it was nice to shoot in the 70s again. It's been a long time since I shot in the 70s.
Another trophy in the bag. You must be close to a duck with the most trophies.
Oh gosh, no, I think I've got a long way to go to get to Darnie and Frikkie and them. But yeah, no, it's nice to win again. Yeah, I think, but my handicap needs to come down. I think it's actually getting too high, so this will help. Yeah. But yeah, I think my game's slowly improving. It's going to get there eventually. I think last year was a bit of a setback, but it's getting better slowly.
Halfway through the season, what's you going to try win Thursday again?
Yeah, I think this hopefully will kickstart that. I haven't had the greatest rounds of Thursday, but I saw it was only like 10 points behind, so not a lot, and today will help a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start thinking about that again for this year. But yeah, last year this is when I started playing better, and hopefully now we can start pushing on with it.
Well, good luck.
No, thanks. Just say thanks to Ruimsig. It was actually courses lovely, greens where I really enjoyed the greens, and thanks to Srixon. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks.
As always, thanks to Srixon.
Yes.
The one comment that jumped out here while that video was on was Granville Williams. How do you make 4 points?
You make a birdie on a stroking hole. Easy.
Trust me, I watched it. It's possible. What did I want to know? Jamie Sherry. Could he
Yeah.
be the first Duck to go 3 in a row at Blue Valley? Loves that track. Last time he won an 8 under.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
think
It's
yeah,
cool.
he's already thinking about it. So I do think that it's in his back end, and yeah, I think he can do that. So it would be an honorary achievement, to be played on three in a row.
Correct.
That's great.
That'd be brilliant. So let's hope maybe I'm rooting for him to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, same.
Has anyone else come close to that?
Has anybody done 2 in a row? I'm sure somebody has done 2 in a row.
I think there was.
I mean,
but-
Jason's
Was there not
done
somebody who
Glen
won
Noah.
like a league game and then a major straight afterwards? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
that was Alan, and I think Richter was one of them.
Gideon Richter, you're right. He did
Yeah.
2 in a
I
row.
think Alan Lowe also did one.
Sure. Well remembered, Fricky. Well remembered. What did I? And the other thing was,
Yeah.
so after Jason had said that, I asked him, how many victories do you actually have? Now that includes everything: singles, teams, majors, classics, leagues. And would you like to know what the number is? Hesitate to guess. Anybody? I'll give you some time to put it on the chat as well.
I'm too scared to ask because he might be on my butt.
So how much are you on?
I'm on 18 less 1 if Zabula is not counting. So yes.
17.
No,
Damn it.
doesn't count.
17, eh?
And that Limpopo major also doesn't count, Fricky.
That's the
Well,
one.
that's the Zabula one, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, that one.
And do you know how much
Still have
Donnie
to
I'd
has?
say
I'm just saying, I've got a trophy here, so it's 18 in my view.
Donnie, do
you
you
can
know how
take
many
it,
he
Fricky.
has?
So how much
Don.
does that have, Mezzo?
Yeah, how many? Do you know?
15?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I guess
Well-
Jason, I mean, he's so modest. Also, I guess he's probably around the same.
So give me a
Yeah.
guess. Go for it. Jason, Scott,
I'd say 15.
Brian,
16.
Fricky.
I'll go 12.
I can tell you, and I hope this is right because we were having a chat about it because I can't remember all this. Ruben says 14, Hansi says 12, Calvin says 15, Graham says 11. So we all know that he's an esteemed company here. Is he more or less than Fricky? Louis says 14, Karen says 16. The answer is 13. Right?
Yeah.
Ah, well
Okay, now
done.
this includes 2 times he's won the singles and the teams. So that's 4. He's won the Masters and the Open.
Yes.
And he did those back to back, by the way.
Sure.
And then in 1 year. And then he's won the Classic, the first ever Classic at Ruimsig he did.
Yeah.
Right. And I think he's got 5 or 6 league victories. 3 times at Glendower, twice at Ruimsig, 1 at Blue Valley, I think. I don't know how many that is, but I think we came up to 13.
Sure.
Very good.
But at least Brian, for me and Brian, it's easy to count.
Yeah, we've only got one.
Mezzo,
Well, you
do we
got some
know how
time.
much Donnie has?
No,
Because
I
Donnie
think he's
should be
on
14.
15 or so. I'm actually not. Donnie, if you are watching, let us know. Okay, are we ready? Let's go through this. Pin winners.
Okay, pin winners. Par 3, 5th. Golfer uit Hydrosport, that's Baron Knutse. Par 3, 11th. Srixon Towel, that's Ashley Live Golf Herman. And then the Golf Concepts voucher, Gerard Snyman. Looking forward to that one. We're going to book one on a weekend with Donnie. So, yeah, lekker for that.
Lekker for that indeed. Hansi, I can't prevent Jason from playing Ruimsig. How bad would that be? Just going to have to beat him. Oh, that's Forbal Alliance.
Yeah, Football Alliance on minus 20, 92 points. A couple of, one 8-pointer and a 7-pointer there. Peter
Sure.
Prince, Lucky Janssen, Karel van der Meulen, and Jamie Sherry.
That 8-pointer came on that par 5 nogal.
Yes, that's a difficult one actually for me. But yes, so there had to be a bird, 2 birdies at least.
At least, yeah.
Stroke, I think it's a
And
stroke
stroke.
17.
100%. Let's go to the best of the par 3s quickly. Jacomina Mann wins the best of the par 3s. Nice to see. 3 points, 3 points, 2 points, 3 points. Carl van der Meulen. Martin, are you on here? No, you're not. Neither am I. So,
No, I don't think so.
well done to
That's
these
nice to
guys.
see Jacomin there because I think they gave the Stingers some run for their money, their match play. So Love to
Yeah.
see that the odd pointers and those guys probably halving or maybe losing the par threes in the end.
The ladies almost had a victory against Barrington Grant. 2 holes to go. They had to pull it back, and they did. So, unfortunately, didn't get it. Carl van der Meulen, 4 under on the par 4s, 24 points in total. Grant Nell, 2 under. Kevin Ho, 2 under. And Ian is always steady there. Jason, -1. Let's have a look at the par 5s quickly. Jamie Sherry, -4. Jason Evans, -4. Leon Kruger, -4. Well done, Leon. 4 points, 3 points, 3 points, 2 points. That's good going. Look at me.
5-pointer.
Yeah, that's an eagle. So yes, that's the 5
Yeah,
pointer.
okay.
3 for that 8. So yes,
How's
see
that?
eagle there. Yes.
5-pointer. That's a
Yeah.
great eagle. I think he said he chipped in, eh?
I
Yes.
can't
Yeah, I
remember.
remember something.
I just saw the 3. Yes.
Yeah. He said he chipped in. I made a birdie on that 8 on that 4th was the first time ever I didn't cock that hole out. So that was nice. Yes. Okay. A guy says, whoop, whoop, my name's on the board. Yes, -2. There you are, guy. I see you. I see you. Okay, and then to wrap up this one is hole ranks. Let's just quickly do this one. Hardest hole. Da, 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 da. 10th. 8th? Also.
Okay.
They're both
Well,
hard.
why you say the 10th? It's rank 16.
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong column. My bad. Sorry.
It's an 8.
Rank 1th, 8th, which is interesting that it's that hole. But where that pin position was not fair. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
the pin
Right in
was
front.
Yeah.
And then you have to putt it down the hill. What was that about?
Yeah. Maz asked me what did I get on that hole.
What did you get on that hole?
Can you remember? It's that long putt that I just tapped
you
and
make
it just
4?
rolled and it got in for the 4. Yes.
Yes, you made 4.
Yeah.
Because you watched 3 of us bash it past the hole, and then you just hit it in. That's why. The second hardest hole was the 13th. The easiest hole was the 4th, which is that par 5. Yes, let's just go back to Ruimsig saw us coming because the pins were in ridiculous positions. Ridiculous positions. Never seen something like it. Okay, we're done with Ruimsig. So we're moving on to why Brian is on the show. Brian,
Yeah.
I'm going to leave you
Yes.
to go through this. So you go through the top 10 that you are beaten.
Okay, so yeah, obviously first myself, Brian, and then chasing from behind. I was a bit nervous with old Fricky there. Then Gregory Coles on even par, a lot of guys on even par. Stephen Saunders, Neville Kurz, Clint Bruders, Shannon Schaefer, Martin Tauter, and then +1 Gerrit de Brito and Granville Williams.
I feel sorry for Gerard. Gerard, I know you're listening. But why I feel sorry for you is because your partner stuck you away on the 18th. Because we were doing the calculations. You see, even Martin was there thinking he could win. So it got down to 18th. If you want to secure victory, you need to make eagle. So Gerard's like, okay, good drive. Maybe a second, maybe a chip, and it is a long hole. Then he goes through the rigmarole, knowing that he's got to make eagle. He does not finish the hole, right? Because his first drive, we can't find the ball. Gone. But only if he knew that eagle wouldn't have mattered because he was 1 shot less because his partner on the score capture gave him a 4 somewhere instead of a 5.
Oh.
So he could have just played that hole conservatively and probably finished -1. So if ever you want to give a fine away, Mr. Gerard, I think that belongs to Carl. Just saying. I just want to quickly look at that. Yes, Martin, 36 points. Nicely done. A whole bunch of oaks on 36 points. Good to see. Clint, always steady as ever. Gregory Coles, I didn't realize he plays off a 3 handicap. And he shot.
Yeah.
That's a great score off of a 3 handicap. I was very surprised. Brian, take us through your scorecard.
Yeah, it started off like a bomb, as you can see, 7 for nothing. Don't know what happened there. Probably a little bit nerves. I actually almost did not play on Sunday. I was man down on Saturday. So I got to the course early just to see if I'm up for it to play, which I was. So I started off badly, but then as you can see, those 4 pars in a row.
Sure, that's a lot of points.
4 pars in a row saved me. Played those holes pretty well. A couple of mistakes there. The 9th hole, beautiful hole. second shot front of the green, putted from off the green to about a foot, made par, which was great. Surprised to see that I made 21 points. I wasn't really concentrating on my score. Martin at halftime asked me if I want to know where I'm lying. I said definitely not. We'll keep it at that. And then the back nine, I just said to myself, don't make any blackouts. If you can just keep your game and concentrate. And I kept it together. I made one or two mistakes. I think I went to 2 under at one stage. I think on the par 3, 16th, I thought I was going to make a blackout there, which I didn't. I made 1 point, which I think saved me. And then on the 18th hole, I don't know what happened with my drive, but I had to buy the guys a drink afterwards. I didn't even make the ladies' tea.
Okay.
Didn't even make the ladies' tea. And then my third shot landed in the right-hand bunker, fairway bunker. So now I know I know I'm in it, and I've got to make at least 2 points here to be in it. And played a beautiful fairway bunker shot to about 6 meters from the pin, putted it, and then sank the bogey for 2-pointer, and didn't even know where I was lying. I went to the car, checked the score, and then I saw I was clubhouse leader. And we were sitting there at the table with Glenn and Martin, and we were going through all the scenarios and who can win and who can. And I said, I'm going to lose this on a count out again. And luckily, I pulled through. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
I was almost consoling him before he won, just because of like, no, dude, don't worry, you've got this. He's got to make an albatross. No, you're right.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, it
rooting
was a
for
good
you.
day out.
I was rooting for
Yeah.
you because I thought
Cool.
you've come close so many times. Let's
Yeah.
have a look at the top 5 comments, and what a nice day it was. Really beautiful. For those of you who were there, I think, nothing wrong.
This is wonderful, 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 wonderful. I didn't think that I would see the light, but now I'm looking at a star at night. It's shining bright. I used to think I was the only one.
Top 5 finish here at Royal. Tell us about your game.
It was awesome as we were playing our team game, so yeah, quite a bit of pressure. It was up down the whole time, but loved it. It was a good day out. The course was awesome. I always love playing Royal. We just had good memories. So yeah, no, it was a good day out.
Give us a quick synopsis of your team game.
So we didn't start off that good. We were 2 down after 3 holes, but slowly clawed it back, got it down. We were 1 up at the turn, and ended up winning it 3 up. The last 2 to go. So
I think it was a very important victory, this one.
it was, so we've got two wins under the belt, 1 loss. So yeah, positive that we'll go through, and looking forward to it.
Did you ever think this day would come? It has begun.
Martin, well done. Top 5 finish.
Yeah.
Talk us through it.
I think it started well. I think greenside left for the par 5, then I thought, no, it's going to be a good day. They had 12 pars, and I think a couple of doubles, but really solid golf all around. So I'm getting there. One day I'm going to have my win, but I'm keeping it for maybe for a classic or a major of some sort, make a big thing.
Well, it was kind of difficult to begin with. I mean, played the back 9 first, so we started off with stroke 1, stroke 3, great start. Birdied the first, which was brilliant, and then 11th, made an easy par, and then started to crumble the round, because then it was like, oh, I'm doing well, and then the round started crumbling. So it was just from there, it was just making putts, making chips, and eventually when I came in on the 18th, actually R9, sorry, the guys were saying, what the hell was that? And I'm like, I have no idea what the score was, and it was a good round. I think it was 2 under, so it was 35 on the 37.
Really?
So played well. Didn't realise it, but it was playing well.
Enjoying Duckhook?
Absolutely phenomenal. It's the pressure's on to try and get some points for the season, but also the guys you play with and who you meet. And you walk on the putting green, you know most of the folks, and they greet you, say how you're doing. Banter on the course is fantastic. So yeah,
I actually had my match play against Luki, and I think the game that helped me a lot was putting. I mean, the driver wasn't that great, but I boxed a couple of monster putts from nowhere, and kind of got me the game there. And then coming to the last stretch, I think I choked 2 holes. It wasn't lekker though, so it's not great knowing that you can still choke, but still overall I think -1 in the end. So
Mr. Brian Owen himself. Well done, Brian.
Brian Owen, you've done it. How are you feeling?
Gee, relieved. It was an awesome day out.
Take us through knowing, were you up there the whole time?
I knew I was in contention. After 9 holes, Martin asked me if I wanted to know where I was lying. I said no. But I kept it together. I made 1 or 2 mistakes, but I knew there was a chance that I could take this one. Yeah.
You've come as second quite a few times. You
Yes.
finally get a victory after 4 years. That must be special.
Very nice, very nice. It's been a while and I've been working hard. I was here early this morning practicing, and it's all paid off.
What was the best part of your game?
I've always said if I can get off the tee, I'll do quite well. So my driver came right today, and bunker shots and around the green, I was playing pretty well there.
You won plenty of Srixon golf balls. It's going to take you a while to get through those.
Damn right, yeah. Happy about that.
And then into the Open.
Yes, looking forward to that.
And just to remind you that you can go on the tour for free if you win. So you have a chance, Brian, because you are in. Fricky, you will be in with a second place finish. Martin, you've probably, I'm surely got enough ranking points. There's only one person on the show who has not qualified yet.
Oh, Mazza, is that you?
Nice.
I need a great finish. Otherwise, there's going to be a of a documentary. So you'll have those people saying, I hope he doesn't qualify. Let's get a show out of this. And then you'll have the others saying, oh, but shame. It's okay. It's okay.
It's all right, man.
So give
You qualify, we know.
special invite.
Yeah, we've got to earn it. We're actually having a conversation at Ruimsig, Ricky, saying that I'm not even going to probably qualify automatically for the team shootout. I'm going to have to harass a captain to pick me as a wild card. A captain
Ricky,
will.
yes.
Will
Saucy,
pick
huh?
me as, will pick me as a wild card. I'm gonna, otherwise, Okay, some comments. Nico, Ryan says, did Nico make more than 4 points at Royal? He did. I think he made 11. Well done. Hansi says, Fricky, did you manage your handicap or choke?
Let me just make it straight to this, guys. Ian Holtzhausen is about 800 odd points ahead of me at this point. I want to chase him because no one else of you guys want to chase him. So it's not handicap management. I'm going full blast. Just saying.
Never handicap management,
Never.
Right, here we go, Royal. The guys will help me. Pin winners. Action.
Yeah, Martin, go for it.
Fricky, I can't see the bottom of the screen. I know.
Oh, 3 seconds.
I can't read half of it. Sorry.
We've got a towel, Gerald, beside note. He took it from me. 40 centimeters, I think he's got. The new live 3NN Barry Venter, par 3 5th. Gustav Skumi getting the Golf Concepts voucher there on the par 4 11th. And then par 3 16th. Golfer 8 Hydrosport, Wayne Jensen.
But your name does appear somewhere.
Yeah, lekker. So we've got the Killarney Country Club vouchers, -20, also 92 points. Lekker football. It was a great match between me and Lucky. Hanu and Gary also had some great golfing. Gary sort of threw it away in the second 9, but yeah, -20, 92 points. Yeah, lekker.
Just to put into context, here's your context. You beat them by 4. Leon, Yaku, Jamie and Josh. Shannon Gerard and his team, -15. And the rest, Martin, you were there for -4.
How on earth did we get so many points with Claire? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Nasty.
It doesn't count.
Who's leading? Ian Holtzhausen, 4. Because I think he won at Ruimsig again. He's a serial Football Alliance winner.
Yeah.
Wouter Boston, Glenn Williams, Lucky Janssen, Gary Mansfield on 2, PJ on 2. So there's 3 on 3 and 1 on 4. Right, quickly through the par 3s. Barry Venter. Corbus Kruger and Granville Williams, -3 apiece. Well done, 11 points. That's nice to see. Some 4-pointers there. Hope those are birdies, I assume. Martin, you did all right. -2.
Yeah, had a couple of good par threes were good, yeah.
I don't see your name, Brian. So,
No.
but your name is here. -4 for
There
the
we go.
par 4s.
With a 1-pointer.
With a 1-pointer. Frikkie -3. That's good.
Yeah. Donkey.
But Gerard Bruto, I must say, first time I played with him, just such a steady golfer. Like, very steady. I mean, he doesn't make many mistakes. Good game on the guy. He's going to go far. He's already got one victory. Gary Mansfield takes the par 5s, -3. Fats, -1. Bernard Shaw, sorry, missed you, -2. Whole bunch of guys at -1. Nobody... Well, not nobody of interest, nobody that is watching or is with us. Yeah, Jaco Jacobs is watching. He's on -1. Nice, Jaco. Just reading some comments. Nothing. Okay, whole ranks. Here it is. What is the hardest hole?
Last hole.
The last hole, the par 5. An average of 1.27. Sure.
Yeah, everyone was chasing eagles, including myself. So, yeah, it didn't work out so lekker.
I made a birdie on that last hole.
Well done.
Yeah, no, I saw that third shot. It was impressive.
Nice. Half thinned a gap wedge to within a meter.
Maz, don't. Just say it was a good shot. Just take it.
I'm taking it. That was the only hole I played the whole day. Okay. Hardest, second hardest is the 8th. Also par 5 up the hill. Easiest is the
15th. 15th. Yeah.
Which one's that now? That's the one before the par 3.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one with the water on the left. Oh, that's quite long par 4.
Yeah, long par 4. I'm surprised about that.
Yeah.
Must be low stroke. Sorrel says, what about me? Made birdie on the 8th. Well done, Sorrel. Almost chipped in eagle. Nice. Metjo Sever Easter, they say. Okay, Royal's done. Right. What does that mean? I want to do the standings. So it's the end of the month. That means the standings are updated. I've got one of these guys to play.
Srixon powers the Duckhook leagues. The challenge is on. Each league features 11 events to collect individual Stableford points. The most points at the end of the season will see Srixon champions crowned. The champions will win a year's supply of a Z-Star Series golf ball, a ball with more of everything. More speed, more spin, more Z-Star.
Damn, I haven't played that in a while.
Sorry, I want to say for the record, that is the best balls ever. Since I've got to the Srixon Z-Stars, I love it. It's awesome. Great balls. Well done, Srixon.
And cut, that will land up on Instagram tomorrow. Thank you, Frankie. I was going to say, I haven't heard that promo in a while. So when my voice came up, I was like, who's that?
Frankie? Kalki? Was that?
Standings, people. Sunday 1. Clint Burders is leading, 150 points. And he's made a massive jump because he's leading by 7 over Shannon Schaefer. So Clint Burders moves to number 1 spot. Gerard de Bruyne, 142. Bobby, 140. Karuna, 138. Frikkie, there you are. Big jump from 13th to 6th after your finish. Dankie toch.
Yeah, that's lekker. I'm enjoying this now.
Martin, from 27th to 9th, that's quite a finish.
Well done.
Yeah, I must have. I think I've had a couple of consistent rounds, but I'm just watching Frikkie. I've got a game against him, so that's my main aim at this stage.
Yeah, he's on top of Sunday 2, guys. Fats is on top of Sunday 2. Well, he's tied with Donna, but he's got more points. Oh, no, he doesn't have more. He's just more handsome. So he's now on top. They've got the same points as well. So 3rd to 1. Donna's 2nd to 1. So well done, Fats. Keep going. It would be nice to see you win and captain the Sunday 2 series. Francois Scholz is also tied 1. Oh, my word. Martin, you also tied 1. Sure, I should have kept reading.
Yeah.
Oh. So Martin, we're sort of even now, eh?
Martin, did you know that?
I did not. I don't keep track of the stats at all. I'm very bad with it.
Surprise, surprise. There you go. From
good surprise. Love it.
Kun Pretoria Senior. Well, now you're going to be watching the stats. Kun Pretoria Senior.
Oh, yeah.
And then Brian Owen, big jump from 19th to 6th. Welcome.
Sure.
Now you're in contention. You can fight. You're only 3 points back.
Yeah, this is a very close lead if you look at it.
Very close.
Especially with the
Brian,
if you
a
look at
couple of
the
years ago, you were number 1 and I was number 2. You remember? On one of the
correct.
Sundays. We just
Yeah.
now, 6th and 7th.
So we're still in it.
Yeah.
Halsey's joined them from 14th to 8th, also a few points. And George is there. Stefan and Rick jumps from 14 to 10. Let's go to Thursday. Do we have a new leader? Yes, we do. Jamie Sherry is now the new leader on 145 points, taking the place while he was tied with Grant. Now he's outright leader. And then Grant second on 143. Mikhail makes a big jump from 5 to 3, 2 spots up. Jason, obviously, with his victory from 8 to 4. Leon Oosthuizen tied 4th on 139 points, stays in the same place. Lukey has made a bit of a drop from 1st to 6. I don't know, obviously not a good game at where were you, Ruimsig, but I think he's also missed one. So he's like, you can't shoot any bad scores. Nico's there, Ian in another top 10. Eddie Ivans jumps up from 12th to 9th, and Peter Prinsloo back into the top 10. Right. Would you like to see the player of the season standings as it stands? Here we go. Our player of the season is
damn it.
well, still leading is Nick Coles because he's only played 2. So we're getting to that point of the season where the guys who can't make 21 will fall away, and then it will be a better indication of what is happening. Wimpy Force averaging 144, also doesn't play as much as the rest. He's in second. Brian, look at you. You jumped. Whoosh.
Goodness gracious.
19 to third. So now you in contention as well. So you just got to keep it up, because if you look at 2, 3, 4, 5, those are probably the guys who are going to keep going in the race to the player of the season. So those are the averages. Ian Holtzhausen, 143.20, so you're just ahead of him. And then Lukey is 141.25. Then Carl's come in with his finish at Ruimsig. Edwin is slowly sliding down the leaderboard. Jason jumps up from 33 to 8th. Francois is still there. And Gerard de Bruto. Right. What does that mean? Don't forget, we have a halfway Srixon hamper to give away. And these are the guys that are the top 3. Look at that. So Halsey is the first player to breach the 2,000 point mark. Very nice, Halsey. But he's, like Fricky said, he's miles ahead. Well, Gerard's got 10,000 points, apparently.
So he's in the
I'm pretty sure that 0 is not supposed to be there, Gerard. So don't fall over. You are second. Just minus that 0 there. 10,174 points after half a season. And Fricky, there you are.
Yeah, I think that second place helped me a lot. So I'm going to chase Ian now. Watch me. Ian is already scared of me. So now I'm in his head.
Guys, we've got so much, we've still got things to talk about. And I've got 10 minutes left, really. So if you don't mind watching. I wanted to go through the match play, but it is so full. I'm going to go through teams. And if somebody wants to see a singles, shout, and then I'll put it on. But let's quickly go through the teams. There were a lot of people who played. I know that Thursday, Ian and Leon, the Legends of the Grain, they played a match. Who did they play? The Kuna, if I'm not mistaken. And they won. Yes. And then Hilton and Rudy played Broham and won. But Broham are through. This is almost done. So Broham 10, the quota 7, and then it's close for the third place. Don't forget, there is going to be a best third places. The Ninjas, they are still top in the group, but it's also very tight, this group. The Camerons played, who did they play? Moritz and Stefan. They took their first victory, 3 and 2. Moving on to Group C. Group C, also games here. Ashley and Granville played at Royal. They played against Kevin and Neville. Neville and Kevin won. So that took them to second place on 6 points. The Stingers are still hanging on 7, but also another close group. The Mad Tigers are finished, if I'm right. Anyway, Theo and it looks like, I think Wayne and Theo have pulled out. So this needs to be adjusted to take Wayne and Theo out. Okay.
Yeah.
D is Obscuro. It's on 6 points. Sultan swings 4. Steady Eddie on 4. Lots to play here. Also, unfortunately, the Kruchis number 5, you're out. You're not going to recover from that. I think this might be Fricky's group coming up. Yes, it is.
Yes. Okay. So Team Zack Attack on 7 points, Fatty Simonis on 6, Stingers on 6, with one game to play. So I'm just quickly working out if they are. So we're out anyway. So it doesn't matter if
Are you
Bogey
out?
Boys. Yeah. So if Stingers draw against Bogey Boys, they're on 7 points. Although points difference is ours then, so we still have a chance.
Yeah, but if they lose, then your points difference
Yeah,
is there.
if they lose and Bogey Boys win, so then they on 7, right?
So go Bogey Boys.
Actually needs to draw on this one. So yeah, please.
But also
Please,
having
yeah.
6 points, you might be one of the worst losers. So it's not all doom and gloom.
Yeah, correct.
My group, we've made life very difficult for ourselves here because we have one game left and we need to win it with a bonus point, right? Just to go to 7.
Yeah.
And hope like hell that weapons of. So we got to beat you, Martin. At we have a replay convincingly.
Whenever
So
that is.
if you don't mind a bonus point victory against you guys, you can do me a favor.
We'll talk about it.
Then long wait. I've also got a game left, so they also need to lose. So we need a lot of people losing here. I play IKEA, probably they're going to go through because they're already topping and they got 2 games left. All right, nobody's asked for single stuff, so we're not doing single stuff yet. Okay, moving on to Team Clash, everyone. We were talking about the Team Clash, and here is what it looks like. If you don't know what it is, it's Sunday 1 versus Sunday 2, 9th of June, but only 36 holes. What is going to be fun is AMS Scramble Drive. That is very technical because you can only hit 7 drives each. And then alternate shot, which will go quickly in the PM. As of this afternoon, about 5 o'clock, these are the teams. And as you can see, a lot of guys have now entered. There's now, I think, 15 per side. So we've got 30 guys. So we ultimately need 2 more minimum because we've got to get them even. So, yeah. Frikkie, which one are you in?
I'm on the Pretoria side.
Okay, go through your team currently.
Okay, so we've got the captain Bobby van der Spy, Frikadel Barnard, Fatty Simonis, Gerard Snyman, Hansie Haman, Gary Mansfield, Karel van der Meulen, Leon Oosthuizen, Leon van Aarde, Brandon Venter, lekker, well done, Clayton Ackerman, Rudolf Broderick, Ryan and Louis Jensen, Shandon Schaefer, Dale Moore and Dean Armstrong. I think that's a very good team though, eh?
Yeah, nice. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
Martin, you in Josie's side. You go through it.
Yeah. So captains Francois, then your them is we've got Gregory Coles, Frank, Ricky, what do we call play up the sleeve for that eye handicapper. Myself, got Andre Vessels, Ian, Mr. Stat, the other Jensen, Wayne, Theobald, Leonard, what Bilanzi, George Hunter,
Duplisani.
Duplisani, sorry.
If that's spelled correct, yeah.
No, I got it completely wrong. I can barely see, so give me a bit of slack. We've got Steve there, Mark, and Carl. So I think the Joburg team's quite good, I must say.
Yeah, I think they're good teams. We have some questions coming through, and I was just about to ask them. Frikkie, how will the handicaps work for the foursomes format? While you think about that, I'll just give you some more information. How the teams are chosen, right, at that point, which was before that update. It was kind of on ranking, on which one you featured more on points you had, Sunday 1 and Sunday 2. But then it becomes guys who enter together who don't really play, but they want to play together. They need to go somewhere, so we kind of even it out. And then it becomes like, now, if I've got to even out, the next person will go into the slot he needs to go. But if the next person to make the other 16 is also in that league, he needs to go to the other league. We need to have them even. So it's not said and done. So next week, the groups will open. There's always a group. And then 2 captains will be in charge. And then those will choose the pairings.
Yeah.
Okay. Knowing that certain people need to be paired with certain people because that's why they entered. So we'll make it nice. And then what I would like to implement is that we swap at 9. So me and Frikkie, for instance, will play Brian and Martin, right, in AM. But in PM, we will go to the 4 ball behind us or in front of us so that we get to play with 2 different guys. So it's not the same people the whole day.
Yeah.
Come on. So we'll do that quick. So we'll work that out. It does mean that score capture is going to be more complicated. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, handicap, have you got an answer for him?
Yeah, Mazza, in my view, the handicap stays exactly the same. It's not going to drop somewhere. So you play individual stable fit points. If you scramble drive, obviously, let's say I'm a 9 handicap and Martin is playing off a 12 handicap. Whatever the points is for that specific scenario, whatever points you make, that's the guy that win the whole, based on that. The same with the alternative shots. We're not going to complicate the whole thing by dropping to 0 and all that kind of stuff. It just doesn't make sense at this point.
But
So.
alternate shot would have to be the average between the two players, would it not have to be?
No, I think we agreed that it's not going to be because we had a scenario where there's a 30 handicap and Donnie is a 1 handicap and then he becomes a 15. So I think we agreed that it's
Oh,
going to
yes.
stay the same with the handicap. So, yeah. So
But you need one handicap, though.
Sorry?
Because you're playing one ball, you still need one handicap for alternate shots.
Yeah, but I mean, what about the scenario regarding what you mentioned about Donnie being a 1 and then he plays with Ricky as a 13? So the average handicap is a 15. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we did talk about this, and I can't remember what we came up with. So we will have a solution unless you have a solution for us. Anybody? Yes, we can't have that one. You're playing to your strengths, really, if you're pairing people like that. And Donnie's not playing. We'll need to check. I might play before. When do we need to enter? I don't mind taking the week of, but it does help to know earlier. Okay, any other questions? Let us know. But it's going to be fun. I look forward to the alternate shot thing. I've never played alternate shots, so that'll be nice.
Same.
Brian, you said you're going to let me know next week.
I'll let you know by Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to play, we know that it falls over. We're trying to get the players while it's this whole payday thing. But if we have numbers, we can already plan the groups and then we can sort it out later. Okay. Right. No more questions. I'm just checking that I've played everything before I go to the draw. How much time? We've got 2 minutes. Okay. Here's the draw, everyone. Are we ready? Shall I remind you what the draw is about?
Yeah, please.
This is it.
I'm a champion. Champion.
Yes, so you're going to take a Srixon challenge, myself and Tandy on. So the first draw, let's do this quickly. The first draw is everybody who played. If you played more than once, you get an entry. And I wanted to say something quickly because it happened at Ruimsig. A lot of guys invited friends. Mikkel invited friends. Guy invited friends. A friend. And there was someone else. If you invite 2 friends, right, you get around free. Don't forget that. Let me repeat that. If you invite 2 friends, you get around free. So if you are active and a hustler, you could play a lot of free golf. That's all I'm saying. Just leaving that out there. Okay. Incentive type of thing. Right. Let's go back to this. Push. Okay. So the first one. Where is this thing? Here it is. The first one is all the players who played. Depending on how many entries you had. But there were 179 or 171. And this was done. And this is completely random. I did once. There's no favoritism because that's just not fair. And the winner is Calvin Durant.
Well done.
Calvin Durant, well done. You played at Royal, and you will be joining me and Tandy so far to take on the challenge. Right, now it's people who watch the show, and as I said, it's guys who comment, because then I can see who they are. I might say 25 viewers, but I don't know who you are, unless you comment. So these are the guys who commented. Are you ready? So there's just over 30 to 35 people, and we spun, and we came out with...
Oh, no. You Bliksem.
Well done.
Yes! I've never played to a roll Joburg. I'm looking forward to it so badly.
CCJ. Martin, when that came out, and I knew you were on the show already, and then that I did later. I did it this afternoon, and
okay.
I was looking forward to seeing your reaction.
No, awesome. I don't win much. As you know, Duckhook, I participate, but I don't win much.
Sorry, Frikkie.
Head boy.
Unfortunately not. Hansi, I'm sorry. Pick me. Gerard says wild card. I'm sorry also. I know Calvin was watching earlier. He did say something. So jump on maybe and say, I'm happy. Thank you very much. So just to confirm this, I had a graphic. Hold on, just to make it look pretty. Da-da-da. The Srixon Challenge.
Well done.
Mooi.
Martin, I actually think that you've got a good opponent, teammate there with you. So, yeah, go kick some butt, eh?
Yeah, I don't think I've even met Calvin, so I'm looking forward to playing with him.
Nice. Let's not forget, I will send you the dates that Tandy is available, because we have to slot into her dates. She gave me a lot of available dates. It's during the week, so we can make a plan. All right, Calvin? I'm here. Thank you. Fantastic. I hope you can play during the week. You're going to have to take some leave. Right, next month, to finish the show off.
No problem.
This is what we're playing for. Swartkorps Country Club has given us a 4-ball at their new high-tech top track range. So what it is, this is going to be fun. So 2 players will join us for an evening of top track golf simulator, golf at the state-of-the-art facility at Ruimsig. And what I like is that you're playing the course on the right. So say, for instance, you're playing the old course on a simulator, but you're actually hitting it onto a driving range, so you can see your ball fly. And they map it out within the radar where the ball would land on the simulator. So that's pretty cool.
Yes, that's pretty awesome.
That's been nice. So what we're going to do, you might be saying, but who's the other guy? I've got to be there because I need to do a video to thank them for their thing. And then I said Frikkie can come along. So Frikkie, you'll come along. And then for all your hard work, thank you. Yes. And then we'll do the same thing. People who watch the show and people who play. And then 2 of us will make 4 and off we go, and we enjoy the evening there. It will be on Duckhook. We'll have pizzas and we have a couple of beers, and then let's see how it goes. Cool?
That's going to be awesome.
Calvin says, I did manage to get a Srixon hat. Gerard said, yes, man. Congrats, guys. Brandon said, Calvin needs a Srixon cap before then. Correct. 100%. Looking forward to it. So that's it. It's a nice prize for our draws coming up. I've got more. Yeah. Guys, we've done it. We made it through. I mean, just over an hour. So thanks for joining us. What's up next? Where are we? Centurion. Next week.
And then Blue Valley.
Next week. Blue Valley, later. We don't worry about Blue Valley yet. So we're worrying about Centurion and the team shootout for now.
Okay.
Brian, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
Hopefully you open the floodgates and you win more.
Damn right. Damn straight.
Damn straight.
And Martin, thank you for coming on. It's been a while. I've asked a few times, and you're finally on. And you are joining us soon. And you can win the classic.
Yes, I'll put it in the books.
Thanks everybody for watching. It's been a pleasure. And we are out of here. I'm leaving you with this one, if it plays.
Just keep 'em running like you do. Still gonna overtake you. All fired up, got something new. Nobody's gonna save you. Underdog, I'm breaking free. Thought I was nothing.